What's up, y'all? Thank you for joining me today. And today what we're going to be doing is working on the RM 125. And this bike is starting to look awesome. This bike is looking great so far. This does not look like a 1999. This does not look anywhere close to the bike that I got for $900. And I'm super happy about that. I'd probably be more happy about it if I had a couple bikes to hold on to, a couple to flip, a couple to hold on to. But we're making moves right now, trying to build a few cars, trying to get a lot more done this year than, honestly, I probably can. So with that being said, we are working on a lot of stuff right now, and we're spending a lot of money in certain places, and I'm trying to be smart about my money right now. I'm not like most people right now with a $1,400 stimulus check, just looking at what's $1,400. What can I buy that's $1,400? That's not smart. Why would you do that? What you should be doing is saving a little bit of your money and just buying stuff, I guess properly, like buy it in little spurts, and yeah. But anyways, aside from that, our E46 looking awesome. This is what has been taking up most of my time. This is just an emerald green metallic paint that I've been working on. This is a 325 XI. And what's crazy about this, I recently, like just now, I was looking for parts cars, and I went on Craigslist and Marketplace and stuff like that. Literally everywhere, everyone's selling parts cars for $1,500. These, like good condition, 6K, 5K. Like, what is going on with the prices now? I got this car last summer for $900, 100,000 miles on it. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe the E46 market, older BMWs is doing a big bump. Honestly, every car that I've looked at recently doing a huge skyrocket, and it's kind of frustrating, almost, but not really, because I have an Audi S4 07 for sale, which I should be able to get kind of top dollar. Someone was asking $6,500 for a 2000, and I have an 07 with a V8. So hopefully I can get a little penny for that. And I also have the Acura RSX for sale, which actually I'm just gonna go ahead and take you guys out and show you those two cars. All right, so this is the 5-speed RSX that we have for sale. I lowered this just recently on, I believe it's, what is it? I can't even remember right now. Raceland, sorry. Raceland Ultimo coilovers. Probably would have done something different if I was keeping this car, but this is just a flip car. These are just some terrible 14-inch wheels. I have BBSs freshly painted and restored, all that. They're about to go on, I believe they're style 29s, I believe, the 15-inch. And those are just about to go on here. I'm just waiting for a center cap, which I stupidly ordered from Portugal. So I think that's going to be a whole nother week until that gets here. Just a little update on this, I guess. Why not? This is my E39 5-speed M54 B30. And these I'm going to rob for the E46, these wheels. But this car I've had for a little bit. I traded a dirt bike for this, actually, like a pit bike. And I'm planning on painting this year as well. And this is going to be the drift car. And because long wheelbase 530i, they're actually really nice for drifting. And so the dilemma right now is I have a 5-speed transmission for this thing that was already in it, and I went to do the detent pins, the shift detent pins, and they won't seat on top. Long story short, it's just not working out. I may have to scrap that 5-speed trans or sell it for a core or whatever. And I have a 6-speed actually I got for $25, and I'm hoping either I can get my hands on a really cheap 5-speed again, so I could just do a really simple throwback in swap, or I can do the 6-speed and I'll need a new drive shaft and other stuff like that. But that's another story. We saw the RSX, and here's the V8 S4 Quattro. She's sad right now, honestly. She's dirty. The battery literally died on me at the gas pump, and you have to reset the batteries on these or you can't start the car. Really stupid Audi stuff. So this thing got towed back. The lip is torn off of it and stuff. It's just like, yeah, it needs a little loving. And then that's gonna get posted for sale. So those two cars got for sale. Just a random Fittipaldi Anki wheel. Hopefully these can go on the E39. And this, I don't even want to get into this. So yeah, that's just like a quick little update on the projects I have been taking on my time. And I've got a lot of videos coming out on those. But right now, we're just trying to mainly focus on getting some money together, honestly. So what we have today with this 125, believe it or not, this is a 1999. And we're going to be, I'll link in the description the video, or at the end of this video, the video when I went and picked up this bike, and you'll see how trash this bike was. Completely disgusting. So what we have left is basically we're going to take off the pipe today. We're going to shine that thing up, try to restore it fully. It looks kind of nice on the outside, but you go under and yeah, it's all crusty. So we're gonna try to restore that. It's also leaking in spots and looks like it's, yeah, I don't know, it's nasty. So we have the pipe left to do. This seat, I literally like sprained my fingers trying to get the seat tight, and I still got creases in it, still saggy. So sorry, new owner, you're gonna have to deal with that. You're probably gonna have to get a new seat cover, all that stuff. I mean, I did my best. It looks better than the seat cover. It was CEET, old school cover. So we gotta get this bolted down. Honestly, other than that, we need to check if this thing has some coolant in it. If this doesn't have coolant, then you probably shouldn't be running it. And the brakes up front are like locking up, so it makes so you have to give this thing a little nudge to get it rolling. It's kind of locked up front. So we're either going to start this up and give her a nice rip around the yard, or if we can't, which we'll probably be able to do that. I might not do that today, but yeah, we're going to address that. We have, as you can see, this is super crusty. I'm going to try to, I have a brand new sprocket and chain for this. Let me see if I can find it. So we got our sprocket. Probably have to count the teeth or whatever, or just compare it to the other one and make sure it's the same. Sprocket's kind of a bit of a mess, I think. Oh, nice. We got the master length for the chain and stuff, I believe. So we'll try to replace the chain as well. Not sure if we'll do that in this video. Probably will, but today's kind of just a lazy day, trying to get stuff together. It's super cold out. I'm not really having it, but we're at least going to try to get our bike ready for sale because it's springtime and it's stimulus season. And we have to wet sand this thing so we can get the clear coat on, because this is actually going to get a metallic flake in clear, and that's going to be in another video in the part 3 of this paint job. Part 2 is coming out soon, but I'm just waiting for all 3 parts to be done when I drop this. So stay tuned. I'm so happy with how this is coming out, but getting hella distracted this video. So let's get that pipe off and let's get that thing cleaned up. So we got our 2-stroke pipe off, and that was super easy. I mean, literally, I was doing it super slow, and I did it in about 5 minutes. So you could easily take this off in 2 minutes. All the 8mm bolts, you'll just need an 8mm and 10mm, basically to take apart this whole bike, other than the engine and stuff like that. Might need 12s, stuff like that, but yeah, just all 8s. And I think up here is a 12. So we got one up here. Got one right here. Got, where's the other one? One right here. and then just like a spring up front that you gotta take off. So super easy to take these off. As you can see though, it's super pitted and got overspray. It's super rusty. Look how rusty that is. So we want this thing to shine again. And I think honestly we'll be able to do it with some lubricant, and we need some wire wheel, which we have. So probably going to go to the other side of the garage and set up over there, and we're going to get to work. So we're on the infamous other side of the garage, and we cleared off a little space. We did have our 5-speed BMW transmission up here, trying to work on that, but like we said earlier, not seating. So got our pipe, our lubricant, basically just WD-40, some type of oil lube, and some wire wheels, which I kind of wish I had like only these ones, but bigger. But I got a bunch of these little like flat disc ones, so gonna have to use those as well. Obviously, how to drill. So that's basically all you're gonna need to get this thing shining a whole lot more. Also gonna need to go grab some rags, obviously, try to wipe this thing down. But we're basically just gonna be spraying this thing and then going over it with a wire wheel. Super simple. That's how you get a pipe clean. That's how you get it unrusty like this. Like, I know you can hear that. So yeah, I'm gonna set the camera up and we're just gonna start spraying her down and getting her cleaned off. So I'm not sure if this angle is really gonna be looking good because I'm kind of blocking the light, and the light situation is not the best on this side of the garage. I literally don't use this side of the garage. I have my 1984 Celica. Oh, fucking. I'm like arching my back over the table. But yeah, you get the gist. 1984 Celica GT. Oh, fucking unblock the light. So this thing hopefully will be getting a 6.0 swap. I'm thinking a 6.0 swap. Honestly, there's a beams motor, and I know it's gonna value up the car a whole lot if I beam swap this car. It'll be super easy, quote unquote easy. I mean, compared to a 6.0 swap, I think it'll be easy to swap the beams in here. And I found the beams for $1,200 with the 6-speed. So that's up for debate. That's up for heavy debate, honestly, because fucking yeah, I got junk all over this garage, like 22R, bunch of wheels. This though is this one is a 6-liter. So I have a 6-liter for this. I'm gonna go over here real quick. I also have a small block Chevy over there. So I got a small block Chevy. So I'm thinking I might even swap in the E39 like way after I blow up the M54 V30. Because I kind of like the inline 6 turbo, and that'll be a good drift car. With this 6-liter, my funnels I make. This 6-liter, I got, heard the car running and everything. And I think it'll just be, I really want this car to be a drag sup, so I think it'll be a really good drag engine. Obviously, 6.0 LS, or obviously it's not LS, LQ, sorry for all you purists, but it is an LS engine. So that'll be good for, honestly, I want to build that up to 1,000 so I can compete in drag racing. And yeah. So the dilemma here is I have this 6-speed. Not sure if you can see it, but I have that 6-speed, and I didn't want to swap it into the E39, but I think that's what's going to end up happening. And it was going to get mated up to that 6.0 LS to put into the 1994 Celica. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen with that. Obviously, as you know, plans change with swaps, plans change with builds. I think I bought 3 engines for that car already. I was even going to do a Dodge 318 swap, which, little do you know, you can get that up to 415, 450 horsepower, super easy, with like an Eaton supercharger out of a 3.8. Anyways, whole different story. I'm getting way off topic, talking about drag builds and stuff. So we're gonna head back over, and I just want to show you real quick how this pipe is looking like a little before and after, and it's looking crazy. I mean, it's like night and day. This thing, if I can get my head out of the light. See, that's how the old pipe looked. Even worse, literally worse in most places. And it's going all to this super shiny, smooth, stainless look. I can get this angle. Look how crazy that transformation is. All I'm doing is going over this passes with wire wheel cleaner and spraying it here and there with some lube. And that together, hopefully, is going to clean this thing up enough for us to either put back on the bike, or we're going to do one more like step, I guess you can call it, and we're going to sand it. Might even sand it because of scratches, but it's looking super good so far. For a 1999, this bike is going to sell in probably a week tops, if that. So we're going to go ahead and continue, clean up the rest of this pipe, and we'll see how it looks when we're done with that. Wow, this thing turned out incredible. I mean, I probably could spend like another hour or 2 on this thing, sanding with high grit, wire wheeling down more, doing stuff that will make it shinier. But this is a 1999. The shininess of this pipe is going to definitely stand out on this bike, and I'm not too worried about it. Like, this is going to be a flip bike, so I know it's not going to make me, it's not going to give me any more money spending 2 more hours on this pipe. So where it is, it looks real nice. It looks like maybe a bike that's ridden for a month or 2. I mean, there's pitting, obviously, which is something that you could take out with the sandpaper, but just gonna go ahead and show you. See if we can get it in the light. Still a little bit dirty, but man, this thing shined up super well. So it's basically all clean. I'm definitely gonna take another towel, rag, and douse that in some oil, and I'm going to wipe this thing down again, just get the rest of the dirt off, stuff like that, and we're gonna go ahead and reinstall it on the bike. And I do believe I might actually have some, I'm gonna go check, but I do need some gasket maker for this, so not sure if I'm gonna be able to do that tonight or tomorrow or whatever, but definitely gonna have to do that. Also might need a hose clamp as well, but we'll see when we put this on. It did have a small exhaust leak, so we'll try to fix that. So we got this pipe looking a-okay. Looks pretty good. The lighting in here is terrible, so yeah, we just wiped it down super well and then wire wheeled it. It's gonna look real nice. And I think I have under all these right here, this is like a coupler and it was zip tied, kind of crappy, but this should help me with some gasket maker, and we should be able to seal up this exhaust. This is actually my first time putting together a 2-stroke dirt bike exhaust. Super easy to take off, so I'm assuming basically super easy to put back on, but honestly just gotta go throw it on and figure it out. This bike is looking crazy so far. Woo! This thing is clean. Actually, I'm about to give a quick starter real quick. I just want to see if this bike still runs. So the fuel was off just now. It does probably kick over for a start. I just got gas all over my hands trying to turn on the fuel cockpit because oh, it was leaking again. Well, it wasn't open, it wasn't connected, so it should start now. So apparently she doesn't want to kick over right now. Two-stroke problems. I have no idea why. Probably gonna figure that out right now because I'm ready to sell this bike. There she is! Audi is a little carb cleaner! Damn, this bike is loud! I gotta yell! This thing is cooking! I'm gonna turn her off because the garage is filling with smoke. Damn. Yeah, she's still super nice. Just need a little carb cleaner. I think it got a little gummy, but yeah, awesome. I'm gonna get out of this garage because it stinks, and I'm finna go play some Call of Duty. On that beat, going crazy.